Oh, you crack me up. Don't want to fight, she says. Who are you? And what did you do to the girl who was having such a blast beating the pulp out of people?
I don't.
Huh? That's that girl.
Listen, you're a vicious beast, with vicious power meant for mayhem and destruction. Now tell me, how is a person like that going to decide she doesn't want to fight? You better straighten up, missy, or I'll have to teach you a lesson.
Please don't.
It seems like they're arguing with each other. Yeah, I think I better keep out of it.
All right. So much for Mr. Nice, Kefka. Sorry, kid. I only hurt you because you make me.
Hey, leave her alone!
Who? What? When? Where? Why? Can't you see when someone's busy? Run along and play now.
I'll say it again, just in case you didn't hear me the first time. Leave that girl alone.
Right. In that case, play dead. And here I thought you were just another prepubescent pretty boy. Incredible! That's the most fun I've had in minutes!
Huh?
Hey, snap out of it. We gotta go. We'll finish this next time. For now, I'm just gonna take the girl. Catch you later.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Wait, you're... What? Well, fine. You just go on and take her with you, then. After all, she always comes running straight back into my arms anyway. What do I care? Go on, scram! Cheeky brat, that one. Thinks he can just waltz in and cart off anybody he pleases. Who does he think he is? Never even got a chance to say I wasn't sorry.
Oh. This should be far enough away they won't find us. Oh, hey, I'm Vaughn. And you are?
Oh.
Okay.
You're one of Cosmos's warriors.
Yeah, I am.
Then please, kill me.
Huh?
I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to hurt people or destroy things anymore. So please!
Couldn't you just stop fighting and not use your powers? I mean, that's gotta be better than the alternative.
What do you mean? You're my enemy, aren't you?
People are people, aren't they? It doesn't matter what side you're on.
Oh.
Back there, it looked like you were in trouble. So I did what I thought was right and got you out. I mean, I knew you were on the other side, but what difference does that make, you know?
You don't care?
Nah, not really. It doesn't change anything, does it? What does you being in trouble have to do with Chaos or Cosmos?
Well, I mean, we're both soldiers, and we were summoned here to fight.
Okay, sure. We were summoned here to fight. but that doesn't mean I'm just gonna throw away what I believe in. I decided to help you because that's what I wanted to do, and I have no intention of hurting you. That's not me. Listen, don't think about things so hard, alright? You don't want to end up just doing whatever people tell you to, do you?
You're different from me. You're strong.
You can make your own decisions. You already have. You don't want to fight.
My own decisions.
This battle's gonna be over before you know it. And I can already tell you Cosmos is gonna be the winner. Once Chaos is out of the picture, things ought to settle down a little bit. Then we'll all be able to go home, right? Go somewhere safe and hide out until all this is over. Somewhere where you won't have to fight.
What?
I'll come and find you before we go to fight Chaos. Then, you can come back to see Cosmos with the rest of us.
To see Cosmos?
Yeah, if you become one of her warriors, you should be able to go back to wherever you came from too. Anyway, I better get going. I've still got some fighting left to do. Find somewhere to lay low. I'll be back for you.
Vaughn.
Yeah? What is it?
My name's Terra.
Terra. Nice to meet you, Terra.
Hold.
Could it be she was sparring with mannequins?
It may well be so. Perhaps she was wounded and wandered here unknowingly.
But why?
I sense a strong conviction in her. She no longer wishes to fight. She wants peace.
Cosmos, you realize this girl is a warrior of chaos.
Yes, but even so, she is also a warrior who longs to bring an end to this long war. I do not wish that dream to be extinguished. Rest, child, until you are well. When you awaken, you can choose a new path of your own free will.
Cosmos!
I have been defeated by chaos. The god of discord. Chaos. His brutal powers destroyed the balance of all things, threatening the fabric of reality itself. All existence is on the brink of doom. 10 of you remain, and you are the last hope left to this world. I implore you, obtain the light that even in a broken world could never fade. The light of the crystals. The crystals embody the strength to face despair. With 10 gathered, there is hope yet to save the world. The path to your crystal will be perilous and different for each and every one of you. But you must believe in and follow your own path, even if you know not where that path leads.
Not a problem. I've always gotten by on my own.
If the treasure were really that easy to find, it wouldn't be a treasure hunt, would it?
No horsing around, though. This isn't the time for games. It's time for some serious fun.
You don't have to worry. I'm here with you. If it gets scary, just believe in me.
I'm counting on you.
The paths to our crystals may be different for each of us. But we've strength in our allies.
And if we put that strength together, we'll have nothing to fear.
I don't know. The god Chaos is leading his forces of disorder, and they're headed straight for us. But I'm ready for whatever comes my way.
The tougher the enemy, the more fired up I get.
I thank you all. though what remains of this world is on the verge of collapse. I must hold it together until you find your crystals. Forgive me. I want to be with you. But allow me to rest. Then soon.
Cosmos, your radiant light shall always be with us.
Crystals have the power to break through despair, huh? I wonder what they look like.
Do you think we can find them? What if we do find them, but we still can't save the world?
Gods always have a habit of sounding pretentious, don't they? There's no proof that Cosmos is telling the truth, but we don't know that she's wrong either. Anyway, our only choice is to believe and move forward. Let's start with what we can do.
You're right.
Standing around here isn't going to give us any answers. Come on, let's get moving. You don't need to worry. I'm going to figure this all out.
Wait a minute.
What?
I feel something. Something very powerful. From that direction.
Do you think it's a crystal?
I can't tell. It's just a strong presence.
Let's check it out. What's wrong?
Something about this doesn't feel right. I don't think we should get any closer.
Terra, even if it isn't a crystal, we might find some clues. It's all right. I can handle any enemy that comes our way.
But...
Chaos's puppets may be strong, but they're just big lunkheads. And I've got something they don't. Right here, if you know what I mean. Come on, let's keep going. Terra, you feel something?
It's still up ahead. Watch out!
Pawns of Cosmos, I presume.
Whoa. What is with this guy? I've never felt such an intimidating aura.
I come out here to kill the time. And what do I find but a woman and child?
No way I can look after Terra while fighting him. I've got an idea. Could you possibly let us go, sir?
What?
Our strength is no match to yours. We're hardly worth your time. I think you'd be much better off finding a stronger opponent to fight. Unless you're the cowardly type who only picks on those weaker than yourself.
I suppose there is no point in sending harmless insects to the void. Very well. I will let you go. But keep this in mind, little worm. The crystals shun the unworthy hands of those without valor.
Well, that was easy. Of course, even if he came for us, I would have run. I don't fight against anyone unless I know I can win.
But wasn't it a bit strange?
What do you mean by that?
It seemed like he let us go on purpose. He sort of even gave you advice when you wouldn't fight him.
You mean the those without valor line? Fighting against someone you can't beat isn't a sign of valor. It's simply being reckless.
I'm sorry. I just...
Then I'll prove it to you by getting the crystal. That'll show you I'm not without valor. Let's go. Do you still feel the presence?
It's up ahead.
Right.
Why not break her now? So fragile. It would be simple.
I wanna have some fun! After all, she's a good old friend of mine.
It's here. Something powerful is close by.
I don't see anything unusual. Let me go take a look around and... Terra?
What is this voice in my head? No! What is this?
Terra! What's going on? Terra, what are you doing? Don't you recognize me? Looks like I have no choice but to fight. Terra! Terra! It's me! Are you alright?
Stay out of the way. Her true powers are beginning to awaken.
What have you done to her?
The legendary Onion Knight. A title far too grand for a child such as you. Do you not understand who caused this to happen?
What?
Who was the brute who chose not to ease the girl's pain, but to use his sword instead? Who was the fool who dragged the unwilling girl here? The girl knew in her heart all along. That is why she was so reluctant. You have only yourself to blame for this. Your shallow cleverness got the best of you. Curse your own ignorance and powerlessness. Nothing you can do can save the girl.
Terra.
Unconscious already. She's too fragile to be of any use. Well now, Have you not learned yet? Are you here to challenge us again?
I don't fight anyone that I can't defeat. I will do whatever you want, so please, spare Terra's life.
So you have learned after all. Your decision is a wise one. Very well. Then you shall serve us. Prove yourself more useful than the girl.
I didn't think you'd be so gullible. No way I'm joining Chaos!
Foolish child. You should know better by now than to deceive us.
I finally got it. I was a fool to defy my heart. Just to bind myself to reason. I will protect Terra with my own strength. That's what's most important to me. Don't get me wrong. I still won't fight against anyone I can't beat. But I've decided in my heart to fight. That's why I'm going to beat you.
Enough chatter.
Huh?
You have already taken such a beating. And you still want to save her.
Gotcha!
A lone heart will not change the world. What awaits when you awake is always nothing but despair.
Not even you can destroy this. What I found is strength. Strength to protect everyone!
But can you use it? We have been defeated by a child.
Terra! Terra!
She merely fainted. The girl drew too deeply upon her powers.
You again. You're not getting near Terra.
I admire your resolve. You should protect her.
What?
For all the awesome power she wields, the girl fears what she is. You must be her shield, her pillar of support.
I don't need you to tell me that.
I suppose not. You know the path that lies before you. And the crystal lights the way to that which you seek.
This is the crystal.
Where are we?
Terra! Everything is all right. I'll be right here, so you can rest. Because I'll protect you. But maybe for a minute, I'll... Something bothering you?
The winds have stopped. I can't feel the enemy's moves, or the presence of our friends. This has never happened before. Don't worry about me. I feel fine, so...
I'll protect you.
What?
I'll always protect you, Terra. That's a promise. Is something funny?
I've just... always thought of you as something of a rascal. Since when did you become so knightly?
So, you don't remember anything?
Huh?
Nothing. Never mind. Come on, we should get going.
Ever since I woke up, it feels like I've forgotten something important. But I can't remember what it could have been. Or even why I was asleep.
Terra, are you coming?
Oh, yes. But I know it will come back to me. And maybe then, I can find the way to the crystal. I wanted to thank you.
Huh?
For cheering me up back there. To be honest, I was getting scared. It seems like I've been getting nowhere, while everyone else is making strides. It frustrates me that I still don't know where to go. I wonder if things will change once I find the crystal.
Not exactly. I got mine because things changed. Someone once told me, the crystal lights the way to what you seek. So, all you have to do is follow the strongest feeling inside you.
The strongest feeling? I don't think I feel anything.
Terra.
But I have to keep at it, and work hard, just like you did. As long as I never give up hope, and keep going forward, someday...
You're going to find it. I have a knack for knowing these things.
I'm counting on you.
What a smashing display! A good demolition is so moving. But of course you know that, dear friend.
Kefka! What are you scheming?
I wanted to see how strong you were. You know, serving chaos suited you so much better, don't you think?
What do you mean?
Oh my! You really don't remember? Then allow me to refresh your memory. You used your powers to hurt your precious...
Stop it!
What's this? Oh, you're the one she thrashed, aren't you? Oh, friends forever, huh? Please stop. Makes me want to puke my guts out!
What? What are you saying? You don't mean...
Bingo! That's exactly what I mean. You beat your precious companion, that little kid, to a bloody pulp. It looked like you were enjoying it. How could you forget? You are such a dangerous creature. The more you fight, the more your powers grow out of control. Destruction incarnate. That's what you are, my dear.
You're lying. You're lying.
Oh no. Look, here's another enemy for you. Ta! Oka! Oh, come on! I want to see some more of that cataclysmic power! Let's destroy it all! You and me! Friends, enemies, everybody and everything! What the...
I'll take you on. Terra, run!
What do you think you're doing, you little worm?
What happened? Where did you go? I have to find him. But I managed to defeat them. But...
It looked like you were enjoying it. Destruction incarnate! That's what you are, my dear.
I don't want to destroy anything. What's this? I'm... burning up. I can't control my strength. What's happening to me? Why are you here? Please, you have to get away! What are you doing? Please don't!
You alright?
Why didn't you run?
I didn't want to leave you there struggling. But... I just couldn't think of another way.
Are you saying that you fought me? Just so you could calm my powers down?
Sorry. I should have said something first. But I didn't expect that kind of power. Maybe I should have just run.
Thank you.
I don't deserve your thanks. I wasn't sure if I could save you. To be honest, I didn't know what to do.
But you did end up saving me. And I wanted to let you know that.
Even with these doubts, there are still some things I can handle.
Is something wrong?
No. Just remembered something that happened before. Anyway, where's the kid? Wasn't he with you all this time?
What happened was...
All right. Let me help.
Are you sure?
Just my way of thanking you. For letting me realize that even I can help someone. What's wrong?
I'm afraid of my powers. I want to go and help him, but if I were to lose control again...
Everybody has doubts. Not many people can keep going without a second thought.
What's that?
It's Firian's dream.
Dream?
A world full of wild roses. That's what he wishes for. He says he'll keep fighting until he can make it come true. Must be nice to be that simple.
He's an earnest man, isn't he? And you, Cloud, what's your dream?
I've lost mine.
What?
And what about yourself?
I'm not sure. I've never given much thought about what the future really means. Because when I thought about what lay ahead, it only frightened me. But now? Say, how about we share the dream?
Share it? The world full of wild roses?
Yes. But it won't just be wild roses. There would be all kinds of flowers. My favorite flower, and my friend's favorite too. After hearing his dreams, I can see a future that doesn't scare me. I've never felt this way before, but that's a world I'd like to live in, with all of you. We still have our doubts, I'm sure. But if we hold on to that dream, our hearts will never waver. Because our favorite flowers would be there too.
Not an easy dream to realize. But it doesn't sound that bad. Then we know where to start.
Let's find him.
Hello, my pretty. Oh, another treat for me? You shouldn't have.
Kefka! What have you done to the boy?
Who cares about that whelp? So how about it? Are you ready to come with me and destroy the world?
I am not like you.
Oh, but you are. No use acting holier than thou. You know you'll hurt more people when you lose control again.
I found a future that I want to protect. No matter how strong my powers become, I will never lose sight of my dream.
You done? Good. Well, in that case...
Let us destroy everything.
Cloud!
Now, What will you do? Will you both surrender to our powers? Or will you?
We'll ride it out, all three of us.
You're all right!
I told you I'd protect you. Now, you can leave this nasty one to the two of us.
Right. And I must.
If you'd just let your powers take over and destroy your mind, you would have made such a better toy.
How could you?
Oh, forget it. A coward that refuses to destroy anything is better off being destroyed by me! Come on! Let's play! Dance! Dance! Let the party begin! Was that it? I want to play more!
I mustn't ruin everybody's hopes.
Hopes aren't worth dirt! I'm going to destroy everything!
I won't let you get away with it!
I'll get you back.
Terra!
You okay?
You too! I'm so glad! Could this be my power?
What did I tell you? I knew you'd find it.
Thank you.
But there's no time to rest. Remember, the others are still on their journey.
Yes, the real fight is yet to come. We'll join them. Let's go. A dream can be about the smallest things. Having a dream gives a person strength. And that strength, in turn, will always lead to another dream.
Looks like you finally got it.
Is everyone all right?
Of course. It was a piece of cake.
So now we all have our crystals. We should get going.
Yes, let us hurry. Cosmos is waiting. No matter how many times darkness threatens to swallow the world, the light will always be with us.
Battle-scarred warriors. It is all an endless dream, yet still. The fantasy must come to an end.
Let's end this fight, here and now.
No. It has already been settled.
Huh?
Your fate is to fall into true darkness.
Cosmos!
Chaos.
For all your wandering, still you end up in purgatory. What a shame, Cosmos.
This is not for you to decide. What they must know is true darkness.
Your wish shall be granted. I will extinguish all light.
Cosmos!
The world is unchanging. Powerless beings fall into the shadows of despair and be gone.
Huh? What? What the?
Tidus! Tidus!
The conflict of the gods has ended. Now you pawns must fade to darkness.
You're getting what you deserve. After all, Cosmos died because of what you did!
What did you say?
It's better that you disappear than to know the brutal truth. Trust me.
Fear not. I will wait until you are gone. Before I return the world to the void.
There is not even a speck of light. I am in absolute darkness.
Did I really disappear? If all of us are gone, then that world...
Is this it? Is this the way it all ends?
No. I don't want it to end. I learned through all the battles that we can't just give up. Even in the deepest despair.
Could this be Cosmos is doing?
What they must know is true darkness.
But they said that we were the ones who killed Cosmos. I think we should find out the truth.
Why Cosmos had to disappear. If we have to disappear as well, we've got to get some answers.
We're not gonna let them have their way.
So, you are all still alive. The power of the crystals is formidable indeed.
The power of the crystals?
X-Death, tell us what you know. What did you mean when you said that we killed Cosmos?
I suppose I can enlighten you with the truth now. Think of what the crystals are. They are born of the harmonious force possessed by a certain deity.
Harmonious force? You don't mean...
Indeed. The crystals are shards of Cosmos. They themselves are the goddess's power. And it is because you had obtained them that Cosmos lost her strength and perished. The power of the crystals has allowed the pawns to live on without their master. But so feeble is the light that remains. Even that shall soon fade to nothing.
If that light goes out, we would...
Return to the womb of the void.
Cosmos? Why?
If you cannot wait, I will send you on the journey myself. All shall return to nothing, as will I, for eternity. This is the sensation. The boundaries of the flesh are broken, dissolving into nothingness. The void is where all begins and all ends. Soon, all of you will become a part of this eternity.
Could it be from that time?
I have been defeated. What they must know is true darkness, and you are the last hope left to this world.
Cosmos must have known that her death was a fate that couldn't be avoided.
And knowing that, still gave us the last of her strength?
It was hope. She wanted to pass it on, even if she died. If the crystals... No. If Cosmos granted us her last remaining moments...
We can't let them go to waste.
Let's keep fighting. With our own strength.
How wonderful to see you all again.
I thought Firion had defeated you.
I've come back from the afterworld. This world seems to be looking for a new ruler.
It's because of fiends like you that conflict never fades.
Save your energy. You've yet to face the true crisis.
What? What's that mean?
With chaos victorious, the chains binding us are no more. One schemes the world's return to the void, while another revels in its ultimate destruction. Each of us has begun to follow the naked desires in our hearts. It is the birth of an utterly chaotic world.
Well, we'll just stop every last one of them.
We're not handing you the future!
The future isn't yours to give or take. Be the opening act, dear warriors, until the time comes for my reign.
We are all here.
Because none of us are alone.
We should go.
You're still alive? You pathetic dregs can't even die properly.
Kefka.
Oh, I know. You came here to be destroyed by me, right? Of course. After what you did to Cosmos, who wouldn't want to follow?
Tell me, what is it that you know?
You want to hear? Do you? In that case, I'm not telling.
Stop fooling around.
Sorry, ma'am. Come on, what does it matter anymore? Destruction is the fate of all things. Listen, do you hear it? Those are fate's footsteps. Ta! La! Pia! Beyond the chaos, the end draws near. It's not enough. Destroy more. Have got to destroy more.
Just stop. None of this makes any sense.
Destruction isn't supposed to make sense. It's only fun when it's senseless. Why create when it will only be destroyed? Why cling to life, knowing that you have to die? None of it will have meant anything once you do.
We live to protect what we hold dear. As long as you have that, you can find the meaning on your own.
Meaning schmeaning. The whole world's going bye-bye. You included. Life. Dreams. Hope. Where do they come from? And where do they go? None of that junk is enough to fulfill your hearts! Destruction! Destruction is what makes life worth living! Destroy! 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 Let's destroy everything!
It was your broken heart. You were trying to fill it with destruction. This misery must not be repeated. Ever. I must keep moving forward. Doesn't this war have you fighting against your brother, Cecil? How do you cope with that?
Not very well, I'm afraid. I realize that this is a battle we must fight, but I do not eagerly join the fray.
I understand. I hope it all ends soon. Once the battle's over, you won't have to fight your brother anymore, and you can go home together.
What's wrong?
Once the battle's over, everyone will go their separate ways. And that means we'll never see each other again.
Terra.
When I go back to my home world, I'll probably have to go straight back to fighting again. The only type of memories that come back to me are images of war and death. I wonder, did I ever have friends like you before? When I get back, will there be anyone to welcome me home?
Even if you must take up arms once more, even if there are none to welcome you, it is no different from how we all began our journey here. We were all strangers. We had no way of knowing who we could trust. At first we were alone, but now we have allies. Those who greet us with open arms.
True.
Believe me, Terra, we will prevail in this conflict. And once we do, and you return to your own world, things will go just as well for you there.
Oh. I never thought of it that way before. Oh no!
I think our time is running short. Chaos, ruler of discord. There is no end to the conflict unless we defeat him.
Whether he's a god or not, we've got to try. Even if our fate is to disappear.
It's up to us to show the path that Cosmos has chosen.
But...
what's that?
Is the world crying?
So much sadness, overflowing.
My dear tools of war, do you come to your master finally tired of the struggles?
We've come to stop you.
Insects may swarm, but they are insects nonetheless.
We're not as weak as you might think. We've overcome a lot of hardships to get this far.
Overcome, have you? Then I ask you this. Do you only credit yourselves for obtaining the crystals?
What are you implying?
That everything went as planned. True, giving you her strength was the will of Cosmos herself. But think carefully about who led you to your battles. Is it not obvious that you have us to thank?
That can't be!
Cosmos may have been weak, but she was a goddess all the same. To eliminate her completely, it was best to force her to let go of her powers. We provided you with your trials. And indeed, you have obtained the crystals. Granted, there were some amongst us who were overzealous. But you took care of them for us. Indeed, you are the forces of darkness that vanquished the goddess.
So everything was as planned? I've heard enough! You don't understand a thing! How could you mock all that Cosmos sacrificed her life for?
How dare you! You can't belittle Cosmos' compassion!
Silence! Death, life, even the divine shall come under my rule. For the only one suited to rule is I! How could I lose? Not once, but twice! Who are you?
I can only be me.
But this is not the end. As long as chaos exists, so will we. I shall return to rule again.
You mean back from the dead?
Indeed. From the depths of hell to this world once more.
Wait!
I will be back again!
Time is not on our side here.
But unless we defeat chaos, they'll return again.
Even then, we still have to...
Welcome, brave warriors. If Chaos is who you seek, he is up ahead, watching the mayhem unfold.
It's you.
As expected, you live again.
It appears the end draws near for you.
We're not going quietly. We will defeat Chaos and stop this cycle of conflict.
Exactly. That is our final mission.
Then let us begin. We shall entrust our lives into fate's cold embrace and revel in a joyous festival of chaos.
What is so funny?
Rejoice. The chains of time have been severed. We shall never be reborn again. The cycle comes to an end as catastrophe draws near.
Catastrophe?
Yes. The ultimate discord has awakened. Chaos means to use his powers to destroy the world and himself.
The world? Along with himself? For what reason?
If chaos is a state without form, where all things collide and blend, then ultimate chaos would be the denial of all existence, would it not? At battle's end, there will be no joy, no glory, no salvation, no future. To the god Chaos,
A world without Cosmos is naught but an empty husk.
He's doing this because he feels empty?
It is what the god has decided.
And you? Are you alright with this?
If this world loses its form, I only need to find another cycle. The soul of strife shall endure forever, beyond time and space. Farewell, warriors of Cosmos. May we meet again in the afterworld.
Chaos. So we've been hearing the voice of ruination.
The world now faces true disorder.
No! We're not vanishing just yet!
Maybe Chaos is trying to erase even his own despair.
The sadness of absolute solitude, having lost his equal in Cosmos.
No way. That's just wrong. Trying to erase everything is no different than running away.
Cosmos didn't run away, but held on to hope. And the crystals are what she gave us to prove that.
We are not mere pawns being moved about by destiny. We've come this far because we have dreams we want to protect.
Once you stop traveling down the path you've chosen, you might as well have disappeared.
We will stick to our paths till the end. And then we'll have something to tell Chaos.
Right. Our time here may be limited, but there is always something we can leave behind.
As Cosmos bestowed hope upon all of us, we too bestow upon this world a similar gift. The light shall be passed.
At the end of the dream, even chaos tears itself apart! Let us mark the end of This eternal conflict. Cosmos. Now I know what you've left behind. Here ends the war of the gods. Destiny's hand cannot be stayed. Begone, mortals.
The battle has come to an end.
Gotta go, huh? Don't worry. The crystal knows the rest of the way. Besides, I'm always right here. We're not vanishing. We're returning to where we're supposed to be.
Perhaps we can go on a mission together again.
Not interested.
I think I've learned how to keep going. Thank you. And take care.
When you're having the most fun, that's when time always flies.
It's mine to pass on. This strength I've gained from everyone.
Everyone. Thank you.
This isn't the end. Another dream is waiting to begin.
May the light forever shine upon us.